Alright everybody, welcome to Outdoors. Thanks for stopping by. Today we've got Steve Southard from Third Millennium Survival.
Correct.
He's a retired first responder, wilderness first aid instructor, and he's going to be taking a look at my first aid kit and telling me the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I'll hand it over to him and reposition the camera so everybody can see what's going on.
Alright. Okay everybody, you got a pack here that's got a lot of MOLLE connections on the outside. You can add more packs, and it's got a compartment here and a compartment here, and then it looks like a general compartment through the whole center. It's in our business, as the medical kit never gets used, but it's always available when we need it. And so if you don't have any medical kit at all, then you're probably not going to do well if you get injured. So we'll take a look what's inside the pack here. First compartment here on top, he's got what looks like to be some
Those are all like anti-diarrhea.
Oh, like Modium AD, stuff like that. Okay, this is a Modium AD material capsules that you can take if you have extreme diarrhea and things of that nature, and then you can keep your medicines on top. Something you can easily get to. Diabetics will keep their insulin pens up here, or maybe even a carbohydrate if they start to have a low sugar incident. They can keep it where it's quickly accessible right here on top. You can see inside it's clean and it's wax covered, and then he's got a little slot here for looks like alcohol pads. It's clean wounds, just things of that nature. So we'll put this stuff back in here. The second lower compartment here, it has two zippers on it, so this must be an accessory pack, and it's got the band-aids, and always need band-aids. So he's got hundreds in here, it looks like, and you can see that they're just stored open and freely. They're in their container, so they're still complete, clean and sanitary. So, and then unlocking the zipper underneath it, we have a little bit more equipment here. You have some first aid cream, probably more like a salve that could be applied to a wound to keep it clean, to give it some antiseptic properties. Got a snake bite kit. You got some cotton balls, and you got some scissors here. And you got some super glue. Now, super glue is used to close wounds, and we're finding it more and more in emergency rooms, and we're finding it more and more in veterinary clinics when dogs lose their pads off their feet. They clean the feet area real good, get it good and dry. They apply super glue around the outer edges and close it and set it, and then it'll heal on its own. Here's some bobbin pins, safety pins, and then inside there's more antiseptic cloths. This is the key, keeping your wounds clean all the time. Antiseptic wipes are very, very good to have. Can't ever have too many. It's a big flap here. It has a lot of room in here. You got some heat warmers, feet warmers, hand warmers. He's got some for example, if he's a diabetic and he has a low sugar incident, he has some super orange vitamin C. You can add this to water, and it gives you a big boost of sugar. So these are great to have as a diabetic. Here's some more vitamin C, or it's like an orange juice with added water. Here's a ACE wrap. We all know what those are used for. A couple of them. Here's some dressing, first aid kit. It's clean, it's wrapped up in a package. You can get these right from any drugstore or medical supply company. This keeps it nice and clean. Has some clean wrap here. See how he's opened it, and then he's keeping it clean. That's a proper way to store your equipment. Okay, here's another slot. It's got a bunch of looks like 4x4s and stuff in it. Yeah. Here's your sponge and dressing covers, different sizes, 1x1s, 4x4s. They're sterile and clean inside the package. If you got any of this stuff and the package is open, just get rid of it, throw it away. You don't want to have anything contaminated to put on a wound. 2x3s.
That's taxiderm. That's the one that.
Oh, that down here, yeah.
Yeah, that's taxiderm. It's like a clear.
This is a clear wrap that you can apply over wounds and keeps it tight, keeps everything out. It's kind of like a, you can see through it.
It's kind of like a second skin.
Yeah, very much so. The only problem is if you got hairy arms, for example, and I got a wound here, you'd have to shave all this hair off or it's going to stick in there and then be really painful to remove. This is down on the bottom. There's more compresses, band-aids, and more of that. Well, here's a pair of tweezers. You see it's clean and stored inside of a package ready to use whenever he needs it. There's on the top of the kit here is another zipper flap, and there's more things inside that. This is where he keeps his tape. Looks like he has some butterflies, bandages, you know, for a laceration that you can close up real good. That's what those are. And then different kinds of tape. He's got see-through tape. That's a big issue for patients that are out in the woods. A lot of times people are allergic to the vinyl gloves that we use to work on people. They're allergic to the tapes that we apply to people. So when you apply tape, sometimes it's a cloth tape and you apply it to somebody's skin, they'll get a rash because they're allergic to the adhesiveness of the tape. So he has two different types of tapes here. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, that's everything in this kit. It's just a basic first aid kit that get you by. Other things that you can apply or add to these kits is a splint material, like the sticks from popsicle sticks. You can add popsicle sticks. If you break a finger or something, you can use those popsicle sticks to splint a finger. You can get articulating ladders, they call them, where they'll fold up real small and stick them in your kit. That is if you break an arm or something of that nature, you can unfold that and then place it on the arm and then tape it up to it. That way it'll keep the arm straight. Other things that's really, really important, and he's probably used recently, he hasn't replaced it, is triangular bandages. If I could suggest you have anything in your kit, have 4 or 5 triangular bandages. That's probably the best appliance that you can apply in a matter of a chest injury, an arm injury, shoulder injuries, back injuries. The triangular bandage can be used in a long strand, or it could be used to hold your arm against the body. So triangular bandage is something that he's probably used recently and that he doesn't have in here, but I'm certain he keeps them in here. Well, that's it for the kit. That's everything we have, and thank you very much.
So if I was to add things to my kit, it would be like the triangular bandages, splinting material.
Yeah, splinting material.
Like an Israeli bandage type thing.
Yeah, that would work. Even they're out on the market now. They have a clotting agent. For example, if you've been injured with an impalement of a stick and it's come out and you have open bleeding, or even being shot for that matter, or stabbed, they have a clotting agent now where it's a bandage that you put over the wound. You push and apply pressure to, and the blood and everything reacts with the agent and the clotting agent, and then it starts to clot it and seals the hole. So that's something that's new out on the market. I know a lot of law enforcement carries them, and EMS. All of them have it for especially gunshot wounds and knife wounds. That's something that's available to the public, and everybody should have one of them. The clotting agent. That's something that's been practiced and used in the military, or in Afghanistan and Iraq, and it's served its purpose well. Saved a lot of guys' lives.
Anything else that you can think of to make it more rounded out kit? So
something else I might apply is maybe a real small bottle of sterile water. You get something in your eye. Water is the most appropriate treatment of eye injuries, and having water to clean your eyes is good. Now, if you go to the creek and take creek water, and if it's not sterile or clean, you're just asking for trouble. A lot of infections occur in the eyes, and you don't want to use dirty water. So clean water may be something I'd add. Like a small bottle of water.
Like a distilled water?
Well, distilled water will work too. You can buy saline in store shelves at a pint at a time and apply it in there. You don't want to add just household water. It'll work, but you're still taking chances of getting something in your wound or injury.
I got a big enough bag there that I can add to it.
There's not too much in there. There's room for more things, but you don't want your emergency bag so heavy you can't carry it. And this is ideal. This is perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve.
All right, you bet.
All right, guys, there you go. A little insight from a first responder on what you should carry in your first aid pack. And we'll talk to you later.